It was standing room only in the Fleming Thomas Reading Room inside the Watson Memorial Library Thursday night, as NSU welcomed Director of the University of Oklahoma Press, Byron Price, and his latest work, Charles Goodnight, A Man of All Ages.
I met him at the Cody Museum in Wyoming many years ago, and I told him, I said, I have an idea about a project, and we're partners in this multi-volume thing here, and he's just a great guy. He really is. He's a great human being, and he's a great scholar.
Charles Goodnight papers will contain the correspondence and documents that relate to Charles Goodnight and his circle. He lived a long life from 1836 to 1929. He was 93, and so he left quite a lot of communication that we hope to gather from a variety of different sources. I think Goodnight is such an interesting person. He's very modern in his outlook, even though he is a product of the 19th and a very early 20th century. And I would love to spread the word about Goodnight and other historical characters, because we just don't know how fascinating these people are, and once you are able to bring them to life, they seem less remote and more appealing.
NSU history professor Bryon Price talks about his monumental partnership with the former History and Discovery Channel consultant and what it means for the university.
It means to get an awful lot of prestige, because there is a big demand for this. Think about it this way: they're going to invest $250,000 in this project. That is a lot of money. About 80-something thousand per volume, and we're doing 3 volumes. Plus today, we're also going to be able to store electronically a lot of the documents that are duplicates. So it's going to be cutting-edge technology, but traditional volumes too.
Partnerships are key, and they're the best opportunities to, Goodnight combined the best qualities of cattle and bison into what he called a cattle, which he hoped would have the best qualities and hybrid vigor, and I think the same goes for universities and collaborations. And so this should be, because of the products that will be produced out of this, meaning the books and the digital presence on the internet, it should live on and establish both of these institutions as people who had great ideas and pursued them to a successful conclusion.
In the course of his 2-day maiden visit to Natchitoches, Byron Price seemed quite taken and impressed by the City of Lights.
But he fell in love with Northwestern, I can tell you that. The students, the buildings, the town, he's had a ball here since he came in yesterday.
Well, I've really enjoyed Natchitoches, in part because it's really exceeded my expectations as far as its historical preservation effort. I've known of this community forever. I've done a lot of research on cattle trails into Louisiana, and they deliver a lot of herds from Texas, cattle and horses here, and so I've imagined what it was like, and now I feel like I have a better idea. And I always think you need to be on the ground in a place to really truly understand something about its feel, and I think the community's done such a great job in the preservation of historical, not only the buildings themselves, but the feel of the place.